We'll go for this From's Gambit and play this in the while in the Blitz. So G5. I once saw this in the game of Peter Large. I was very impressed with this attack. So Knight G3 is kind of very aggressive stuff. I mean Knight G6. Trying to create some tactics on the H file. This is an immediate threat of Rook H2 here, Bishop G3. But yep, White's playing it very well with that Queen D3, the early Queen D3. Now maybe I should have considered F5 actually there, but if E4, maybe Bishop F5. So okay, Bishop F5 here maybe, provoking E4, but then if I castle queenside, will White really want to play Bishop C6 and Queen A6? I'm not sure. So I think I'll castle now. Sorry, there's no Bishop C6 anyway. There's a pin. If castles, maybe Knight E5 because it takes Bishop C5. Here, this is interesting. I don't know. Knight E5 takes Bishop C5, Bishop A3. No, that's not possible. Surely, I think maybe just Rook, the other Rook now, to try and put more pressure on E4. Okay. So White's position is fairly solid. Tricky. So how to continue here? Maybe G5 and back out with Bishop H7 and F5, trying to undermine like that the centre. If he's going to let me, he might play E takes now, allowing Queen takes E3. Tricky. Yikes, as my opponent's nickname says. I don't know if that's any good really. Takes Queen E3. Takes Rook E3. Okay, Bishop can go back now. So this nice pin. How to generate counterplay. Also, he's got no, he hasn't got E5, of course. Sorry, but he's going to have an E5 soon now because he's broken the pin. So maybe, I don't know, F5, but then E5. But then maybe this diagonal is going to be dangerous for the opponent's king. Maybe in fact Bishop A3 there, starting to look like a potentially tasty tactic. Or even in this position, I don't know. Knight takes Queen E5. Because then there's Bishop A3 and Queen C3. I think that's interesting. He'll take time out to defend that pin, but then I've got Bishop A3 with another pin on that pawn, threatening Queen C3. So that looks pretty. This could be tasty. I haven't used the word tasty for a while. I think it's because I'm more alert now and I see tasty possibilities. I think it's interesting. So okay, there's another pin possibility, just Queen B5. Maybe the idea of Rook E3 and Queen takes. But mind you, Queen B5, Knight D6 check is not great. Okay. So Queen E6 instead. I think I'll try Queen E6. So maybe there's an idea now I've got of F4 and Queen G6 or Queen F5. Just try and get on this diagonal. It looks to be dangerous. In fact, f4 is preparing to win a piece on this pin anyway. The question is, knight d6 takes. He's got queen b5 potentially, or has he? No, queen e3. So I don't know. It's interesting that I've got f4 as a latent threat now. So not just opening up the bishop, but also just trying to win a piece on the e-file still. So tricky tactics here for both sides. Right. So if I play f4 now, takes, then queen f5. It looks dangerous. I think I'll play it. It's positional. It's extending the scope of the bishop, as well as being tactical, of course, for trying to mate the opponent. But positionally, yeah, the bishop's lovely now. I hope there's no fly in the ointment here with a tricky knight d6 or something. Or I think maybe if the knight moves casually, then maybe even f3 is potential to trap this bishop on g2 if I need it. But, okay, if I take, that's interesting. Then knight a5, and I'm probably getting mated. So I think an extra tempo would be good here. Or have I just misassessed that? Takes, knight a5. e3 is not protected. So in that position though, king c8, queen a6 check. Don't know, king d7. I think the king's escaping. I think I'll take it. Let him play his checks. In fact, knight a5, what am I talking about? Why not just king a8? If queen a6, it seems to be, I just queen e3. What is this? I suppose there's knight d6 though as a possibility. Takes, queen b5, king a8, queen c6. So maybe taking the rook is important. Yeah, I think taking the rook is more prudent. And also there's a possibility of rook b6, queen b5, just wanting to set the exchange. So here, I don't know, if king a8, or king c8, there's no check immediately. So if rook takes d6, queen takes e3, the rook could go back though. But then queen e4, I think it gets a bit messy. So what do I really want out of this position? Do I want a safe king with rook b6? Allow him to do bishop takes b6. Maybe. Rook e1 I can take. I'll be threatening. I don't know. I probably have to make my mind up now. Okay, I'll go for the king run. So I think it takes check king d8. Hoping my king can avoid the checks. So queen c6, king d8. Okay, attacking the queen now. Right, king f6 or king here, I think. So here, checking the queen e4 would win the rook. Okay. Or exchange off queens. Maybe exchange off queens so I can use this past f pawn. Okay, f2 and rook e1 seem very strong. Or rook g2 first. So I've got the two connected passed pawns. And I'll take this as well. I'll take this and play f2. Well, that's a difficult ending. Okay. Let's get the king over here. Oops. Accidents do happen. Yeah. Exciting game. I don't know. I think I must have had better moves there. It looked as though I had better moves, so that was yeah, unexpectedly very exciting. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.